Mic check, mic check. Good people, good people. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Happy. Today is, what is today? What is today? I don't even realize what today is. It's Wednesday, February the 28th. Wednesday, February the 28th at 2024, 7:55 p.m., man. Like, the month is gone. The month is gone. Where has the month gone? We got one more day left in February. I'm sitting here acting like I don't know what the day is, man. Today was my mother's birthday. And so we've been partying, you know what I'm saying, all day, all week. You know what I'm saying? But your boys live didn't get a chance to go live Monday. And I actually really hadn't planned to go live this week. You know what I'm saying? Because we're kind of gearing up for the webinar on Monday. Registration is still open. So Mastering the Art of Content Creation, the webinar, it still is open. And so, you know, just kind of want to chat, talk about some things tonight. But before we get into that, you guys already know how we do. No, wait a minute. I want to talk about this in a second. But if you can hear me, drop a 1 in the chat. If you can see me, drop it 2. If you can hear me, drop a 1 in the chat. If you can see me, drop it 2. Just kind of change the angle up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, from my norm. You know what I'm saying? So what's good, Nickel Ninja? You know what I'm saying? The fee fine sounds great. So is that how you say it? Is it fee fine? Is it fi fine? For those of you just coming in who normally, you know, don't see what I'm using, this is the fi fine, for fine, whatever you want to call it, the 688 KT, 688T, whatever. Mic, broadcast dynamic microphone, if you can call it that, XLR USB. I'm actually using the XLR going into the Rodecaster Duo. Honestly, you can kind of look at it, you know, aesthetically, and I actually have a video that will be posted tomorrow. I think it's scheduled to post at 8, either 8 or 10. I think it's scheduled to, and got the review on something else, OC, Ghost Stream with a twist, that's coming out as well. And then something from X5 Audio. Now, Nickel Ninja, now this is what it sounds like going, when I did the review and I recorded everything, I actually didn't use any processing. So this is what it sounds like with the processing on. I'm going to actually turn the processing off. And this is what the mic just sounds like without the processing that I have going on the Rodecaster Duo. So aesthetically, you can probably see, and if you're wearing headphones, you probably notice a very distinct difference. Like right now, I actually have a fan on above my head, so you can hear all of that ambient noise. That's not me breathing. That's not me breathing. That is actually the noise, you know what I'm saying, just coming from the fan in the space or whatever. So it's a decent microphone. I think they're more so going just to kind of give my overall impressions before you guys watch the video. I think you can clearly kind of look at it and tell what they're trying to emulate, which is the Shure SM7B. I think they give a similar natural response as far as the overall profile. I don't really care for this yoke or whatever. I think they could have found a way to kind of do something better without it, but maybe they didn't want to get sued. You know what I'm saying, for doing actual direct rip off of the Shure SM7B. But yeah, but honestly, maybe it's just my voice. I don't know. Nickel Ninja, tell me, you know what I'm saying, how this sounds without the processing. Gaming Granny says, that was my first mic. Gaming Granny, why did you change? What mic are you using now? If that was your first mic, what mic are you using now? You know what I'm saying? If the fee fine was your first mic, what mic are you using now? And how do y'all feel like it sounds without the processing? I'm gonna turn the processing back on because I can't deal with this. Yeah, to me this sounds so much better. So much better. And honestly, this is a preset that I created really for kind of the Rode Pod mic, the USB. And so, I mean, I don't know. I'm just kind of used to kind of hearing my voice, you know, right now, or whatever. But yeah, Yeah, so Nick Ninja says it sounds good without, but really good with the processing. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And just hearing that additional noise, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't deal with it. You know, it was about to take me out. But while you guys are watching, for those of you who are watching, got a couple of people watching, definitely feel free to hit that like button any chance you get. You know, if you find value out of any of the content, you know, that I create, definitely hit that subscribe button and always click the bell so you can be notified every single time I post content like this to my channel. But we've been trying to get a lot of product, you know what I'm saying, reviews out of the way. One of the things, you know, I'm going to be talking about in the webinar, one of the questions I get all the time is, how do you find ideas for content? Right now, AI is a big thing, you know, as far as being able to give you content ideas. You guys have heard me talk about this as of late. Comments are the new content. You know what I'm saying? Comments are the new content. And so a lot of the content ideas I get, they come from the comments that I'm giving. Your audience will actually, you know, they may not necessarily dictate, because, you know, we had that conversation with Nikki. Are you creating content for yourself? Or are you creating content for your audience? Your audience may not necessarily dictate what you're creating, but they do provide a very valuable roadmap on what direction you should be taking. Also, even though Dot Rock says never pay attention to the YouTube analytics, I pay attention to the analytics just because there's some good things in YouTube, YT and YouTube Studio, giving me some content ideas. And so, you know, I'm able to kind of see, okay, this is the content that's working. You know, we talk about the 3 types of content that you need to be creating: help content, hub content, and hero content. And I really should say hub, hero, help. Hub content is content like this. Content kind of like live streaming. It doesn't take a lot of effort to show up. It's easy for you to show up. It's the main thing. It's the central thing. Hub, headquarters is what people really kind of know you for. They look forward to coming to you for. That's more the content I wanted to kind of boost. What my channel is known for is help content. Help content is really kind of known as evergreen content. So when you see me do gear reviews on like the Sony ZV-E10 or the Rode Wireless Go 2s or the Rode Video Mic Go 2 or the Rode Pod Mic USB, or now the Fifine K688T, that's help content. That's content that's helping people. It's evergreen content. It'll live on social media, on YouTube forever. And then you have hero content, which is the content that you don't really create often, but it's kind of trendy. It's rare, but it yields great results. You know what I'm saying? So like that's based on what are people searching for? You know what I'm saying? What's hot? What's, you know, what are the biggest topics going on right now? And so that's one of the things I'm going to definitely delve into in the webinar, March the 4th. If you haven't registered, you know what I'm saying? It is available. WalterJeanette.com/webinar. WalterJeanette.com/webinar. I'll go ahead and tell you guys off gate, it's $39. You know what I'm saying? And I think you don't do anything for free these days because people don't see value in free. I think a lot of times when we sign up for free things, we always wait to get the offer at the end. I'm giving you the offer up front, $39. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to get incredible value. You're going to walk away with a lot of great information. And it's never going to be for that price again. So that's not begging people. That's just being, quite frankly, being honest. You know what I'm saying? But Florence, hey, what's going on? Nigga Ninja says, be right back. Gaming Granny 53 says, I have a Yeti now. Which Yeti do you have, Gaming Granny? One of the first mics I ever bought was the Snowball, which I still have around here somewhere. And then I have the Blue Yeti. I have 2 of those, actually, the black version, the Blue Yeti. Yeti back in the day used to be amazing. I still think, and condenser mics are typically some of the best sounding mics. The clarity you get out of a condenser mic is second to none, but condenser mics are meant for well-treated spaces. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why they use pretty much condenser mics in studios or whatever. Because they're great for well-treated spaces because they pick up everything. If there's a mouse, I live in an apartment. If there's an apartment, there are 2 apartments down from me. If there's a mouse in there, a good condenser mic would pick that up. So I'm wondering, why did you go from a dynamic microphone to the Yeti, or which Yeti? Like Yeti used to be great back in the day, but once Logitech bought Yeti, or they bought Blue, the company, it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. Yeah. Florence says people pay attention to what they invest in. Absolutely. Absolutely. When you've spent your money on something, you're more likely to actually pay attention, and you're going to take notes. And I want you to walk away, the takeaway. And again, I know this is not going to be for everybody, Florence, you know what I'm saying, which I'm okay in. I think that's one of the things I'm going to be talking about in the webinar too, as you're really trying to quote unquote niche or niche down or find. My thing is, here's my thing. I'm going to get back to what I was saying. My goal, my job is to help you find the audience that has been assigned to your voice. Why is that important? Because in order for you to build a better brand, grow your business, and help you create a community around the things that you're most passionate about, you have to know the audience that's been assigned to your voice. Not the audience that's been assigned to Mr. Beast's voice, not the audience that's been assigned to MKBHD, not the audience that's been assigned to Peter McKinnon, not the audience that's been assigned to Sean Kennel, Omar, El Takori, Think Media, all of those people, but the audience that has been assigned to your voice. Do you know how to speak the same language that your audience speaks? Do you understand what their successes are and their pain points? Do you know how to meet them where they are? Do you even know where they are? You know what I'm saying? Are they on YouTube? Are they on Instagram? Are they on Facebook? Are they on Twitter? Are they on LinkedIn? Do you have a collection of all of these places? Are you willing to meet them where they are, or are you trying to force them to come to where you are? You know what I'm saying? And so the thing is, in providing value, what is your value proposition? In a world of Whoppers, what makes you a Big Mac? In a world of Big Macs, what makes you a Whopper? You know what I'm saying? In the world of content creation, what makes you special? What makes you stand out? You know what I'm saying? What sets you apart from everything else? Why, Walter, why should people want to invest $39 in you? What are they going to get for $39? You know what I'm saying? I've given you so much game and gym in this last 5 minutes, 7 minutes that I've been live, that ought to convince you right there. You know what I'm saying? But again, I could have charged you $9. I could have charged you $10. I don't believe in doing anything for free. I could have just done it for $1. Here's the reality of it. I've done free things and people still don't sign up for it, because at the end of the day, again, time will always prove what is true, is that people don't buy products, people buy people. At the same time, I've positioned myself in a way, you know what I'm saying, to where I make sure that I'm only reaching to those people that I'm assigned to. So when people outside of my audience sign up, I don't get mad. I get excited because it's an opportunity to, you know, convert somebody else, you know, and to join the community. But at the same time, I'm like, man, we're good. We're good to go. We're good to go. So Florence, I definitely love what you said about people pay attention, you know what I'm saying, to what they invest into. And again, that's what we're going to be talking about. Like I'm really not going to be up here for a long time tonight. You know what I'm saying? We've been rolling. I've been live, you know what I'm saying? And if you're coming in, I definitely appreciate you guys coming in. Definitely feel free, hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you can be notified every single time I post new content to the channel. But yeah, just talking about the webinar coming up, you know what I'm saying? March the 4th. I'm going to be live with DJ Strick and Kirk on Sunday for the stream show. So that's going to be dope. And that's the last hurrah. And then Monday, I think I'm going to cut off registration Sunday night. I don't know. We'll see. And then Monday, whosoever will, you know what I'm saying? We're going to jump in and we're going to keep it rolling. But I'm excited. Like I said, I wasn't even going to do a live this week because I knew I had the live Sunday. And I really just wanted to kind of be in a headspace of, I had some other work to do, and I just kind of wanted to be in the headspace of just, you know, really kind of focused on giving everything I have to my audience. And it's just going to be exciting, man, because I get the most out of seeing things come alive for people. That's the teacher in me. It's the consultant in me. It's the coach in me. You know what I'm saying? And so I do offer coaching, do offer consulting. I do offer content coaching, content strategy coaching. And then we do some live stream coaching as well. If you want to know how I get the look that I get, you know, when I'm doing the graphics and all those different types of things, the software that I use. So I'm not really posting a lot of links. I'm not really posting a lot of links tonight. You know what I'm saying? I may save that, you know, I may be back to my regular tomorrow. I just really kind of wanted to talk because I hadn't gotten the chance to talk to you guys. February the 28th, again, it was my mom's birthday. So family, man, family is everything. Even in this journey of content creation, learn to balance. And there's a story even in that, you know what I'm saying? People feel like they can't take time out. I mean, if I wanted to use that for content, I could. Hey, you know, been going hard all February. Took some time to spend with the fam. Appreciate that, Florence. Yeah, took some time to spend with the fam, you know, just to get some rest in, get some laughs in. You know, celebrate my mom, you know, 62 years young, you know, and the crazy thing is a lot of her friends are no longer here, you know, and so, yeah, it's just great. It's good. They had to go ahead and get back on the road. You know what I'm saying? So, good day, breakfast, dinner, lunch, all that stuff, shopping. Had a good day, you know, so I just wanted to run back to the house. Wasn't too far from where I was, run back to the house, jump back on, or whatever. But, yeah, man, it's just, February has been a good month. We did a lot of work. We put out a lot of content. And I know some people are probably scared, like, Walt goes through these phases. Is he going to be able to keep this up? You know what I'm saying? For the rest of the year. And we're going to be able to keep it up. You know what I'm saying? We're putting we have strategies and systems in place that allow us to do that. I posted a short every single day of February. If the Lord blesses me to see tomorrow, I would have posted a piece of content every single day of February, every single day. And so basically 29 days, 30 days, I'm going to be doing some content later on what that did for me, what that did for my channel. Definitely put, you know, more eyes on it. And again, that's the benefit of something like YouTube Studio. It reminds you, it gives you a recap and a summary of what is going on, what is happening. You know, this is what you did. As a matter of fact, I'll go look at it right now. If I go to YT Studio, ECAMM, I can't wait till y'all come out with an app so I can control some things from my phone or whatever. But if I go to the weekly recap, all right, here's what you got up to. Here's what you were up to last week. And I'll show it so you can see that. All right, so you can see that right there. So that's a recap of February the 19th through February the 25th. So we got 4 videos, 9 shorts, 3 live streams, and 3 posts. All right, so I posted actually 4 videos. I posted 9 shorts. I went live 3 times, and I did 3 posts on my community page. All right, 6.4K people tuned into you, and you got 37 new subscribers. All right, so y'all can see that, right? 6.4K, so 6,000 new faces tuned into me. 6,400 opportunities to convert people. So what's my conversion rate? 37 new subscribers. So 37 divided by 6,400. So basically 95%, right? Yeah. So a little under 1% conversion, which, hey, I'm not a half of percent conversion rate. I'm not necessarily mad at that. But again, it gives you an opportunity to say, okay, I got basically over 6,000 new eyes on my channel. What can did I say 6,000? Yeah, 6,000 new eyes on my channel. 37 people actually decided to stick around. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you how I got, you know what I'm saying, those people. Shorts feed. Here's how people found you. Number 1, they found me through the shorts feed. Number 2, they found me through YouTube search. And number 3, they found me through external sources. You know what I'm saying? So the good thing is with YouTube search, that means people are looking for the things that I'm talking about. So I've been able to optimize my content, do some SEO work, some search engine optimization. And I did a short, you know, this month saying, even when I took off 4, 5, 6 months at a time, my channel never stopped growing. I still grew at a rate of 100 subscribers per month when I wasn't creating content. This month, I've been creating content over the last 28 days. We've grown 160 subscribers. So I went from my normal 100 subs a month to now doing 160. Just imagine when that thing really, really kicks into high gear. What's 60 extra people? 60 more opportunities to convert people and bring them into my community. Shorts feed. Vertical live streaming, all of those eyes getting put on. So those 6,000 people, vertical live streaming shorts feed, posting a short every single day. You know what I'm saying? So this will tell you what they watched. All right. So they watched a Connect Road video might go to the iPhone, how AI saved my life, and YouTube is a business. So you can see out of the 3 most popular videos on my channel, 2 of them were shorts. Boom. All right. People didn't just watch, they reached out. All right. So we got 242 likes. We got 36 shares and 41 comments. You know what I'm saying? Now I would love for those comments to be at like 242. Now I'm wondering, do they count comments from live streams? Cause I get a pretty decent amount of comments on live streams. So I don't think they count comments from chat replays. I think those comments come directly from like shorts or videos or whatever. All right. And how much money did I make last week? I made $24.88. Now, some people may say $24.88. That's not a lot of money. It's $24.88 more than you got. Imagine if you could eat basically off of $5 a day, which means that you can probably get a McChicken sandwich or a double cheeseburger and a large drink from McDonald's. And you might come right up to $5. Now that ain't healthy, but let's just say you were in a season where you had to do that. Bro, there you go right there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just kind of wanted to put that in perspective. You know, why YouTube, that comes from like, you know, YouTube Studio. And so it gives you a recap. And so I'm kind of able to see, okay, like shorts is working. Shorts is putting more eyes on my channel. And then I can go and actually look at how my shorts are performing. And then to say, okay, what's going to convert, you know what I'm saying, people? You know, because the thing is, if you're trying to reach everybody, you know, the old adage, you're really reaching nobody. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's been good. That's what's been effective. You know, Florence says, I'm preparing my questions for Monday. Absolutely, Florence. And that's the other thing. We're going to have some great Q&A. You know, I'm going to make sure we really kind of get through the content because Q&A can kind of throw you, you know, for a loop. So I actually kind of want to do this almost like a class, you know, where we're really going through the modules, and then we'll open up the floor for Q&A and things like that, just to really kind of give you an idea. But I'm excited. I'm excited, man. Again, walterjeanette.com/webinar. And I'm also running a deal for coaching, so you can find that on that link as well. For those of you who sign up, you buy a seat for the webinar, I'm giving you $30 off, you know, my normal coaching price. And so, hey, man, March Madness is about to be crazy. We're kicking off March with a bang. I'm going to keep posting a short every single day. I think what I'm going to do, even though I kind of preach and teach against this about organic content for the platform, I'm going to take all the content that I did a short on every day, and I'm going to actually post that to like IG or TikTok or whatever. And we'll see what happens with that. You know, we'll see what happens with that. Even though I know a lot of times we teach against it, I'm just going to do it. You know, I don't live off of TikTok. I don't live off of IG. Yeah, I don't live off of Facebook. YouTube is, but I want to see from an algorithm standpoint what happens with IG and TikTok, the fact that you're actually posting content every day. Again, I know we teach against it, and I know we say that organic content platforms should have organic content, and a lot of times the platforms are catching up on that. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? They can be like, you got to stop posting YouTube content over here. Yeah, because every now and then I'll pull something that I did on YouTube, and I'll pull it on IG, you know, and I'll pull it over on YouTube, like repurpose some old content or whatever like that. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. So get your questions ready. Like Florence said, get your questions ready. Yeah. How do y'all feel about this microphone? This is really kind of the first time y'all have heard me talking to it. You'll see the video post tomorrow on my full review, you know, test audio samples or whatever. Like I said, right now, this is me talking with the processing I have on the Rodecaster Duo. But just for those of you who came in later and didn't hear it, this is what the microphone sounds like without the processing. Now, you know what I'm saying? Nickel Ninja did say earlier, and Gaming Granny did agree that the microphone sounded good without the processing. I hate the way it sounds in my ear. You know what I'm saying? It sounds very MIDI, not muddy, very MIDI, you know, and so I'm going to turn that back on. And as he said, it sounded good, but it sounds very good with the processing on. So I still like my pod mic USB, but I can kind of see myself rocking out with this. I'm not opposed to this. I'm not opposed to this. I think what I'll do is I'll put this on the SM7B setting, the preset in the Rodecaster Duo, and then I'll add my processing to it just to see how it performs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, everything is good. You know, so I hope, again, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. You know, I'm normally on for an hour, but I got some other things I need to take care of tonight. But again, remember, webinar Monday, you still got time to register. You still got time to tell a friend. I'm telling you, $39, I'm gonna give y'all everything. And I got some goodies that my people are gonna walk away with. And so it's people that's gonna be jealous. They'll be like, bro, you what? It's like, come on, man. Yeah, man, it's gonna be amazing, and we got some great things coming down the pipe. February was a big month. March is gonna be crazy. I'm still thinking about. I know I don't see him up here, but the last time I was live, we talked about figuring out this whole podcasting thing and kind of the format that I want to do, and so yeah. Also, I gotta get back in the routine of taking care of my voice. I got to get back on my tea regiments and my vocal warm-ups and exercises and wearing scarves and different things. And I love sleeping under a fan, but I might not have to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I can tell a difference after a month of talking and talking very often, bro. The voice is on some other stuff right now, but yeah. And we just kind of doing little things differently. Some little things differently. Now, technically, I could control everything with my laptop right in front of me. I don't know. It would just be dope to have a phone app. And technically I could, because Stream Deck, I could run everything to the Stream Deck, and then there's an app for the Stream Deck. So technically, I could control things with my phone, you know, because I kind of like this look. How do y'all feel about this look? How do y'all feel about this angle? I mean, it's something different. It is a little dark. You know, we got this whole cinematic shadow thing going on. You know, this kind of two-tone thing. But I like it. I like it. You know, it gives me a chance to kind of sit back and relax. And just for you guys to get a different look. You know, like I said, we're going to be switching some things up. Staying true to myself, of course, but I feel like this allows me to have a conversation with you all. And so probably for times I just want to chat, for times I just want to chill, Q&A, different things like that, where I don't have to be at the computer. I think a lot of times the computer can be distracting, and now I can just sit here and look at the comments. It's dope to kind of put comments on screen and this, that, and the third. And maybe, you know, I'll start working with the moderator to just run the stream. You know what I'm saying? So I might start doing some things different, maybe through like, you know, Restream or something like that. To just have them kind of take care of that, putting the comments on the stream or whatever. And I just chill and I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Because I really do like just being able to sit here and talk to y'all. But, yeah, I just got a job posting for a videographer at my job or whatever, but that pay ain't really hitting like that. That ain't bad, though. That ain't bad. Nah, I'm good, because then I won't be able to do what I'm doing now. So, yeah. Yeah, but again, nobody has any questions, you know, concerns tonight, you know what I'm saying, about anything we have going on. Florence says it is very conversational. Absolutely. And I think that's the biggest thing, other than, you know, just trying to get rid of this triple, double chin, quadruple chin I got going on. That's the other thing y'all gonna see in March. We want to be healthy creatives. We want to be healthy creatives. So it's time to get fit. And one of the best ways for me to measure is the camera. Camera will always tell you. And I've been looking at the camera and it's like, all right, it's time. We've been in hibernation for a long time. You know, life has done this, life has done that. Life has been lifing. We ain't using life and as an excuse no more. So a lot of things coming, man. A lot of things coming. We got to be on everybody's show and everybody got to be on our show. So Florence, you know what I'm saying? We got the show coming up with Strick and Kirk. We got the interview I did with Kirk on this podcast, Why Go Live. That's going to be coming out soon. Shout out to Earl Hall. Got to get him on the show. Trying to get everybody else on the show. Trying to get on Conscious Conversations with Hicks and Keith, man. Y'all boys, wow. For what y'all did with Tall Boy and Sammy last night, yo, I cried. I was in the bed crying. That junk had me cracking up so hard. March Madness. March is going to be a month about collaboration. You know what I'm saying? And so you're going to see a whole lot of collaborations going on. I'm going to stick to the same schedule. Monday, we won't be, and I hate it because I don't want to start the month off like that. I may go live Monday for like 30 minutes. I may go live Monday for like 30 minutes at 6 or something like that. Maybe. Or I may do an after live. You know what? I think I'm going to do an after live. I think I'm going to do an after live to kind of talk about how everything went. So I'll probably come back to this angle. They'd be like, hey, because it's still, if we start at 7 p.m. Eastern, yeah. And I mean, it's 8:27 now. So I'll do it after. I'm going to still go because I want to start the month. Same schedule. So at the end of March, I should have 4 minimum live streams because that means I would have live streamed each Monday. If it's how many ever Mondays are in March. I should have at least 4 posts because I would have done 1 video post per week. I should have at least 30 or 31 shorts because I would have posted a short every single day. And the whole short thing is not me having to work hard. The hardest thing I got to do is use the appropriate keywords, figure out the styling I want for the auto captions and all of that, and let AI do the rest of the work. So that's not me trying to sit here and create shorts and figure out. I'm not into that. And I know I said I was getting ready to go. I'm not at that place where I want to actually be creating shorts. Because to me, creating actual evergreen content like these gear reviews and stuff like that, that's enough. I'm good. That's enough. Now I can, if I start working with an editor like I think I'm about to, y'all, I still edit all my videos. And it's about to take me out. I can't do it no more. So I'm just about ready to give that up. And I got 2 editors I'm looking at right now. Good price. And so it's going to help me be much more efficient so I can spend more time doing things like this. And so the schedule should stay the same. You know what I'm saying? And so, there's a chance we're doing the webinar in March. I'm gonna wait. I'm not going to announce that yet. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to hold tight. Christ Legacy Brand. I'm new here. Where else do you stream live to? Hi. So I stream typically on Mondays. I stream live to Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Every once in a blue moon, you will see me do some random streams where I will also stream to Instagram as well. So all of my handles are the same. Walt Jeanette, WaltJennette. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, and Twitter. I got to see what's up with Twitter Spaces. Those things are not my main. My main platform is YouTube. This is where my audience is. This is where my community is. This is where I'm trying to build community. But I stream, but 7 p.m. Mondays, every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Wasn't live this past Monday, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting ready for the webinar. But 7 p.m. every Monday, minus this upcoming Monday on the 4th, because that's the date of the webinar. So I will put out an announcement. We'll do it if I'm up to it. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna keep it honest. It might be for 10 minutes, but I'm gonna go live. But I'm gonna do a live after the webinar. I'm gonna do a live after the webinar. And we may have some special guests pop in or whatever, you know, maybe give a live testimonial or something like that. But absolutely, Christ Legacy Brand, I appreciate that. And I have some Christian based content out there as well that we're going to be doing a lot more boosting of. If you search for the Spiritual Creative, CRE8V. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up and just post it, because I don't think that's linked yet on my stuff at the bottom of my page, but you can actually see my picture. Spiritual Creative, copy link. And I definitely appreciate that, Christ Legacy Brand. And I have some content, y'all. I have some content coming out. That may be the other video I put out this week, or I may save it for next week. But AI and how, if you're a teacher, a preacher, a pastor, a teaching pastor, someone who has the responsibility of teaching on a regular basis, how AI is going to change your ministry. I came across something blew my mind. And I'm not talking about how to use AI to write sermons. That's not what I'm talking about, because I know we get into this whole integrity conversation with that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about using AI to take your sermon, what you've already been given, what you've already preached, and how to repurpose that. One of the missed marks in the church, in the kingdom, amongst Christians that I see today, people don't know how to repurpose what they do on Sundays. And they get burnt out. Their teams get burnt out. They get frustrated. I have something that's going to help you. I'm excited about that. Thank you, Christ Legacy Brand. So yeah, you can follow that. Also subscribe here. Like I said, I'm going to be pushing more content that way. I haven't had a chance to do it yet because I'm trying to build this up. And I feel like God has given me that unique ability. We're kind of merging ministry, media, marketplace, all those things together. So I love, the community that I'm building with people like, Florence, and then you have people like DJ Strick, and then Kirk Nugent, and then Monte Weaver, all of us who kind of work in this space. To really just imagine if Jesus had the tech that we have. And the thing is, I tell people, and I'm not gonna go down this tangent because I gotta go, because I can talk about this all night, but I tell people, Jesus told the disciples, he said, greater works shall you do. He could not be talking about in quality, because the man turned water into wine. He spit in mud, put spittle in mud and put it on somebody's eyes, and their eyes came open. He raised people from the dead. The man died and got up 3 days later. Took 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread and fed over 5,000 men, because women and children were not recorded. But if we know statistically, usually women and children outnumber men at least 2 or 3 to 1. So how many people did he really feed? It doesn't matter whether the fish was fried or whether it was broiled or whether it was sushi. The fact of the matter is 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread, and he fed over 5,000. So it cannot be that we're going to do greater works in quality, because I don't know what gets more quality than you dying and rising 3 days later. It don't get more quality than that. He had to be talking about our ability to reach people at a super advanced rate. the amount, the access that we have. I don't even know where you're watching from, but the fact that I can speak to somebody in Africa, I can speak to somebody in China, I can speak to somebody in Germany, and I don't have to get on a plane, I don't have to get on a boat, I don't have to get on a car, that there's this thing called the internet that connects me to somebody over there in a corner that may be going through depression, and they come across a video that tells them, hey, greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. That all things work together for them that love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. I know you're having a bad day today. I know things may be down, but I promise you, it does get better. It does get better. But in the meantime, because the meantime, Florence, is really a meantime. So between here and there are some things that you do have to do. You got to trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not to your own understanding. You know, in all the ways you got to acknowledge him and he will direct the path. You got to find yourself in the word. Why? Because the word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Here's the crazy thing. Psalms 23, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Death is not even real. It's a shadow. The enemy presents things to us to make us afraid of things that we get more concerned about the potential and possibility of things that haven't even manifested yet. That's fear on a whole nother level. But even though we walk through that valley where there are shadows of death, things that resemble death, how many situations have you been in that looked like it was about to be over and boom, snatched you out? Now unto him who is able to do exceeding abundantly above all. That's 3 levels. He could have stopped at exceedingly. He said, that's not good enough. Let's go to abundantly. You know what? There are still going to be some doubters. So let me cover everything. Above all you can either ask or think. What are you asking? What are you thinking? Why? Because as a man thinketh, so is he. You have not because you ask not. So there's the challenge, but here's the condition. His love is unconditional, but his blessing is conditional from this standpoint, according to the power that worketh within you. Number one, you got to recognize that he has given you power to do what? And then you got to work it. Why? Because faith without works is dead. And without faith, it is impossible to please God. So I'm not going to preach to y'all tonight. I got to get right. I got to go. I gotta go. See, Christ Legacy Brand. This is what I'm saying. And again, this is the conversation I was having with Jackie. That's what I got to put that content out, the conversation we had with Jackie, because I didn't do it justice as far as the repurposing. But again, I don't have to put preacher, teacher, pastor, apostle, evangelist, whatever in front of my name in order for my light to shine. He says, so let your light shine before men, not your title. You know, so in this content creation space, in your, I don't even know why I'm saying this, but for whoever watching that needs to hear this, thank you, Holy Spirit. In whatever endeavor that you're doing, are there some instances where God specifically wants you to lead with that? There are cases of that. But for the most part, even though he called us not to be of the world, we still have to exist in this world. And I cannot be so spiritually minded, so heaven bound. I cannot be so spiritual that I'm no earthly good, that I can't even commune. Why? Because the Bible says we are living epistles read by all men, which means that I'm the only Bible someone will encounter. I'm the only Jesus, the type Jesus. Jesus is gone. Holy Spirit now is a comforter. He resides in us, but I am the only Christ that someone will see. They will never walk into church. They will never actually pick up a Bible to read it, but people read me every day. So you know how good it feels to not tell people I'm a Christian, but for them to see the light shine, to say, yo, it's something different about you. Like you're not like everybody, because I don't have anything to prove. He said, come out from amongst them and be ye separate. But I don't look at people like, oh my God, I can't touch you. Like, oh my God, let me tell you, I'm a Christian, so you can run the other direction. For what? I get close to people. Why? Because Jesus got close to me, and my righteousness is like filthy rags. Nasty, dirty. How do I get close to people? With my content. Everything I've given you, it came from him. People don't even know that. I have atheists that watch my content that don't even know. And newsflash, I'm sorry, you may stop watching my content. You may unsubscribe. My numbers may go down. It doesn't matter. Everything I give y'all, it came from God. People are like, yo, did you go to school for that? No, it came from God. Paul was never married. And every guideline we look at for marriage, he wrote it. How many single people you're going to listen to for marriage advice? But yet we listen to one. We follow his God. So again, wisdom is, Proverbs said wisdom is the principal thing. And my thing is, what God has given me wisdom in certain areas and knowledge that I can't even say it came from anywhere but him. And so every plan, every strategy, this webinar came from him. My framework came from him. Create, inspire, and solve came from him. Grow a better brand, build your business, create a community around the things you're most passionate about came from him. Help you find the audience that has been assigned to your voice. Attract the audience that's been assigned to your voice came from him. All of that came from him. Why? Because he told them in Deuteronomy, I'll give you the power to get wealth. Florence, you were on the live with Kirk today, and David talked about Elisha and the widow woman who was overlooking her oil. Elisha asked her a question. He says, what do you have? She responds and say, I have nothing. A lot of us look at our content and we say, I have nothing but 10 subscribers. I have nothing but 100 subscribers. I have nothing but 5,000 subscribers. I have nothing but 225 subscribers. I have nothing but, stop saying there's nothing. These are 10, 500, 5,000, 200. How many of you have? It's 1,000 opportunities for you to let your light shine. And they don't even know, while I'm giving them cameras, they're getting Christ. While I'm giving them microphones, they're getting a message. While I'm talking to them about lights, I'm showing them love. I'm giving them joy with everything I do. I'm giving them peace with everything I do. I'm giving them happiness with everything I do. Even when I get upset and I'm talking about 32-bit float, I'm giving them temperance and long suffering and perseverance with everything I do. Why? Because Paul tells Timothy, endure hardness as a good soldier. If you want to be a content creator, if you want to be a successful YouTuber, if you want to be a successful strategist, if you want to be a creative, if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you just want to live, you got to endure hard. Why? Because these are hard times. So in the meantime, between here and now, between here and when everything that's going to manifest in your life is going to manifest, whether it's 10,000, 100,000, 1 million, whether you get a silver plaque, gold plaque, or no plaque, in the meantime, endure hardness is a good soldier. I gotta go. Florence says, there goes John the Baptist. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, it's so crazy. I don't even think, I forgot who told me that, who gave me that tag, said, bro, you John the Baptist. You cry loud and spare not. And I said, bro, content creation, this YouTube journey is nothing but locust and honey. When you're out here in the wilderness by yourself, it's locust and honey. You're going to have some good days. That's the honey. You're going to have some bad days. That's the locust that feel like, bro, you just keep getting devoured. Every time you take a step, they eat up everything. Every good thing that happens to you, they eat up everything. Every time you get to 100 subscribers, you get back down to 99. Every time you feel like you're getting to 4,000 watch hours, they go 399. YouTube does something different. It's locust and honey. That's why you need a person like me to prepare the way. That's why I'm doing the webinar. That's why you want to sign up and register for the webinar. March the 4th, 7 p.m. Eastern time, walterjeanette.com/webinar. $39. I am preparing the way for you. Why? Because there's one greater than I who is coming. Everything I do is just like a father to his son, a father to his daughter. A parent, I want you to be greater. Greater work shall you do. I took the L's that I took. I've done all the hard work. I've done all the research. I've had all the headaches, all the migraines, trying to put all of this information together so I can prepare the work, so I can prepare the way for you so that you can do greater works than I did, so I can help shortcut. Again, imagine if Jesus had Wi-Fi, technology, internet, whatever. So imagine now you don't have to jump on a plane to go minister to somebody in China. All you got to do is jump on a plane called the internet, ECAMM Live. ECAMM Live is your Southwest. It is your American Airlines. It is your Delta. It is your JetBlue. It is your Spirit, pun intended. It is your Frontier. That's it. ECAMM, Restream, StreamYard, Elux, whatever it is, Spectrum, Google Fiber, AT&T, Verizon, whatever it is, Starlink, whatever you use. T-Mobile, it don't matter. US Cellular, I'm calling out all kind of stuff. Whatever it is, that's your connection. So how dare I not show up? How dare I be the person who was given a talent and I go bury it because I don't have the camera, because I don't have the lights, because I don't have the microphone? Man, so y'all done got me messed up. Y'all done got me messed up. How dare I bury the talent that he gave me? Because if I don't go live tonight, I don't get a chance to talk to Christ Legacy Brand. And I don't get a chance to sow a seed that I don't even know whether it's needed or not. One man planteth, another man watereth, God give the increase. If I don't get a chance to talk to you, Christ Legacy Brand, we don't connect. And so how many people's destiny are you holding up because you don't have a light, you don't have a camera, you don't have a microphone? There are people literally waiting and depending on you to show up. There is an audience that has been assigned to your voice, but you have to learn how to align yourself with what attracts them, so that you can speak their language. And sometimes being able to speak their language means you can't speak in tongues. I work in IT, and one of the reps that IT people get is that we have great hard skills. We can fix anything, but we don't have soft skills. We don't know how to manage people. And Jesus was more about people than problems. People was his purpose. That was his purpose. So yeah, I'm concerned about your problem and fixing your problem, but I want to be concerned about the person, because you got deeper problems than what you're telling me. The problem you're telling me is on the surface. But if I ever get to know you as a person, you will reveal the purpose for why we are connected in the first place. That is the point of all of this. That's why people buy people. They don't buy products. And so that's why you're going to register for the webinar, because you're going to buy me, even though I'm not selling me. But you be like, bro, like, okay, I'm sold. I'm convinced. Don't give your life to me. Give it to Christ. But hey, where I signed up, I'm going to save your content creation soul tonight. But I got to go. I got to go, man, because Florence, y'all done got me stirred up. It says it's so many ways to reach people outside. That's all that matters. This world needs help in every aspect of life. If you know a network of Christian influencers I can join, and love to work with others who share the passion that I have. Black Christian influencers, Christ Legacy Brand. If you're still watching, BCI, Jacqueline Horbrook, BCI, look them up. Black Christian influencers. And again, this is not about race. It's just they're doing some good things. And in the world of content creators, entrepreneurs, Black Christian influencers is definitely that. All right. Yeah, I love this. I'm here. I use OBS. Is ECAMM better? I got all the equipment. ECAMM is Mac only, just so you know. ECAMM is Mac only, but as far as I'm concerned, ECAMM is it. Have I used OBS before? Absolutely. Do I have StreamYard? Do I have Riverside? Do I have Restream? I got too many subscriptions. It costing me money. I need to get rid of this stuff. But to me, ECAMM is it. And if you want to try ECAMM, 14-day free trial, Christ Legacy. I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna give you something special. I'm gonna give you something on the house tonight. You ain't even got to put the credit card information in. Go to that link. You ain't even got to put the credit card information in. Matter of fact, let me do it like this. You ain't even got to put the credit card, so you can click it right from here. You ain't even got to put, you can hook your iPad up to ECAMM, Christ Legacy. You ain't even got to put the credit card in. It's a 14-day free trial. And if you got a Mac, again, it's not on Windows, it's Mac only. So ECAMM will not work on your iPad. So it's gonna have to be either like a laptop, like a MacBook Pro. I wouldn't try it on a MacBook Air, but a MacBook Pro, an iMac, something like that. We're apostolic around these parts. Apostolic, pun intended. I'm gonna pray for y'all Android people. But yeah, so it's not available on iPad yet. I have no clue what the twins and them are thinking of. Maybe it will be one day, but yeah. And Christ Legacy's brand says, wow, I needed this message. Florence said that's the word. Is IT folks have to learn. Us IT folks have to learn and talk to real people. Absolutely. Absolutely. So this is the type of content that I'm really going to be talking about on the Spiritual Creative and Christ Legacy. You helped me. You helped affirm and confirm more of what I need to be doing. And so I appreciate you. So I went live tonight just to sow something into you to receive an immediate harvest, to get direction, not on something I've been thinking about, contemplating, doubting, but to remind me, say, hey, don't forget this. Don't forget don't forget who gave you the gift and why you do this. And there are other people that need that same excitement, that same delivery, there are other people that are greater than me. There are other people who have the ability to reach people I can never reach. But they need an avenue. They need a way to be able to reach them. Show them how. I don't understand this country club mentality we got with church, where we only want to let the good in, or those who appear good. That's man. All right, I'm gonna shut up because I'm gonna get in trouble. This stream, and I don't take my streams down just because I'm talking about. If I can't talk about Jesus on YouTube, y'all can kick rocks. You can unfollow me right now. Version 4.2 official releases Monday. Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited about it, Florence. But yeah, like my goal is to show you, prepare ye the way, literally and figuratively. Prepare ye the way of the Lord. The Lord is, we keep looking for God in the clouds. No, I'm looking for God in you. God manifests himself. He uses people. People don't buy products. He uses people. People. If we understand how to become better people, we will be better content creators. We'll be better entrepreneurs. We'll be better pastors. We'll be better teachers. We'll be better apostles, evangelists, prophets, teachers. We'll be better friends. We'll be better mothers, fathers, sons, daughters, uncles, nephews, nieces, cousins, co-workers, neighbors. We will be better people. We have lost sight of people. We don't see people, we see labels. So, like I said, tech conversations, Bible studies. I think right now, I have a couple of Bible studies and some sermons over there on the Spiritual Creative. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited I'm glad I went live tonight. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. I'm glad I was able to make the connection. Henley, what's good? Henley, these folks done made me have church up here, man. We can have people. Yeah, these people have. They done brought out John the Baptist, and they done made me have church. But did y'all see how I was able to connect all that? So you got to know it came from God. You got to know I'm not blowing smoke. You got to know I'm not just out here showing up on camera because I want to do this. I heard Bishop S.Y. Younger say this. He said, there are some people who are anointed and want to stay anonymous. They don't want to be seen because we understand the attack that comes with being out front. But somebody has to be out front. Look, John the Baptist had to know I'm not going to get the credit. And the problem with a lot of content creators, this is why March is going to be a month of collaboration. I got to get Henny on the video. Henley said, "You got me smiling on this." Hey, bro, I've got to get Henley on the video. I got to get Florence on the video. Christ Legacy Brand, we got to get you on the video because you said you got the equipment. I just want to talk. Just like, let's just rap. Let's just talk. Ain't nobody trying to do all this crazy edited stuff and all that, man. Let's just talk. Let's just talk. Let's just talk. Let's just break. I got some other things coming. And I called it Spiritual Creative because this is how God shows me the Bible. My perspective is not that it's so unique. It's just that I'm able to see scripture in a way that makes it come alive, that makes the atheist, that makes the agnostic say, whoa. I'm telling you, I know for a fact I have people who don't believe in God whatsoever that love my content. And I'm like, well, you got to love the God I serve because it came from him. I'm not that great. It's him. We're going to talk about it. And so again, I love it. I'm going to tell you, one of my favorite content creators who is not a content creator is Apostle Brian Meadows, Embassy Church in Atlanta. I just love his quality, man. I love and Pastor Superintendent Chris took over St. James. Chris. I cannot think of his last name. I love their content. I'm there. I'm like, whoa. I love their content. Whoa. I just wanted to say that. Whoa. Yo, I need to record that as a sound pad. Whoa. As a matter of fact, I'm about to do that right now. Y'all gonna be like, wait, you can do that live? Yeah, I'm about to record it right now. Hold on. Let me mute this music and let me go to add. Let me go to smart pads. Whoa. All right. And I'm going to go to empty. And then it says sound. I don't want applause. Whoa. I'm going to hit the record button. Whoa. All right. I'm going to play it back. I'm going to see if y'all can hear this. I'm going to just hit that. Yo, let me know if y'all can hear this. Whoa. Yo, could y'all hear that? Yo, could y'all hear that? Yo, let me know if y'all can hear that. I literally just did that live. This is why. See, I got to do a separate webinar for like tech stuff, for like the literal like how to. Like this webinar is really about. I'm trying to make sure legacy. You have legacy in your name, legacy brand. I'm trying to make sure you create a legacy. But this right here, whoa, who y'all know that's doing that live? Hold on. He said he couldn't hear it. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me change this to multi. All right, let me make sure. All right, you should be able to hear it now. Whoa. Let me know if you can hear that. I just did that live. I literally just recorded that live. You heard it. Whoa. Bro, like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, bro. Whoa. All I got to do is shorten it up. I got to shorten it up so it's not as long, but you know what I'm saying? Whoa. Like, whoa. Yo, in the same way, that's how I ended up with this. Boy, stop. This guy.
Ooh, he got baptized.
Yo, man, y'all got me
going right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited. Like, ooh, he got baptized.
That's how I ended up getting that sound.
Ooh, he got baptized.
Yeah, boy, I done got hyped now. I done got hyped now. Boy, I got to go. Let me turn this music back up. I got to go. Ooh, y'all done got your boy hyped. See, Florence, see what y'all do? I literally was supposed to be off here by 8:30. Let's see what I was supposed to do. Helen says, man, love the creation and pointing them to something greater, the creator. Absolutely, man. Let's link up. Beautiful personality. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So listen, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. It's Wednesday. Happy hump day week, whatever. You know, if your week has been going here, it's going to get better. I promise you. And you remember, you have the ability. You know, we talk about the serenity prayer, you know, about Lord, you know, help me to accept the things that you allow, the things that I can't fix, the things that I can't change. And I can't recite it. So don't ask me to recite it, but that's verbatim. But remember, you can control your response. And for every situation that you run into this week, for the rest of this month, which is one more day, for the rest of this year, for every situation that you run into that's out of your hands, it's an opportunity for you to put it in the hands of the master. And he says, lean not to thy own understanding, but in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he will direct thy path. That can be finances, that can be sickness, that can be marital issues, that can be issues with your family, children, issues on the job, issues with health, issues in your content. when it's out of your hands, that's an opportunity for you to put it in the hands of somebody who can do something better with it. I'll prove it to you. A microphone in my hand is different than a mic in somebody else's hand. A camera in my hand is different than a camera in somebody else's hand. Content in my hands is different than content in somebody else's hand. But a life in my hands is nowhere near a life in the hands of God. I love y'all. It's been real. Until next time, I'll catch you all in the next video. I will holler at you. You all have a good evening. Peace.